Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
But you do?
Because you can be yeah, well, I think so. I mean, you can be taken over by the feelings, and of course, these things. They're real chemical flooding your brain, really, from different hormones and all sorts of things. You know, things called like dopamine and adrenaline, which pumps the heart faster, and you've got more energy, and so on. You've got the butterflies when you think of that person. So all those things happen, but they happen as well with an infatuation. Infatuation probably more often than not doesn't lead to full-blown love, but it still has the same effects. And in a way, it leads us to another question about love, this idea of thinking we know somebody and perhaps we don't. Ultimately, do we ever really know somebody else? Even if you're in partnership with them, married or living together, but in life generally, do we ever really know somebody else particularly well, do you think?
I think the more appropriate question would be, do we really get to know ourselves? Do we really?
No, that's my next question. What you've been looking at my script here, haven't you? Just for the moment, let's stick on the. It's a very good point, but do we ever know? Do we ever know somebody else first?
Right. Okay. So, do we really ever know somebody else? I don't think so, because they don't even really know themselves. So I don't think we can really know somebody else. You see, married couples, they've been married for years, and you think, well, surely you should know this about this person now, but they don't. They don't. You know, I don't know if it's complacency or whatever, but they don't seem to, and that just tells us that you can't actually know somebody fully, because you could live next door to somebody and you see on the news that person has done something, he's committed some heinous crime. You're like, what? I live next door to this guy. I've known him for years. He's never hurt a fly. So you can't really know somebody. It's impossible to really know somebody. I suppose what we just do is we just try to cohabit with somebody, and just try to be nice to them. Just be nice to your neighbor, and your neighbor's nice to you. Hope for the best, because some neighbors are from hell, aren't they?
So I suppose what you're saying is the relationships can be quite superficial, and also I suppose we have our game face, don't we? Our game face, our life face. We have lots of different roles in our life, different sets of friends, perhaps family, people you see, maybe colleagues, all sorts of different hats we might wear. And therefore I guess we have a particular type of relationship with each of those groups, and it's all about what we are prepared to project to others of ourselves, isn't it? It's that. I mean, we've said this before, but we have a private self, a public self, and some say we have a secret self. And I guess all those things, at some level, must actually apply. But I think you're quite right in what you said. The next question is, do we ever really get to know ourselves? Sometimes you've seen game shows on television or reality shows where people may say, like, I'm a celebrity. They come back afterwards and say, well, I learned so much about myself. And I'm sure that's true, because in life, most of us are not, or very rarely are we put in a position where we've got our back against the wall, where we've really got a struggle, and we find out what resources we've got inside us to cope, to cope in awful situations in some people's cases. So in that sense, I don't think life is too comfortable in many ways for many people, not everybody. So we don't have to really put ourselves out on a limb or say, well, what's it like to not eat for 2 days or something like that. So I'm not even sure we properly ever really get to know ourselves. So if it's hard to know ourselves and hard to know other people, it makes you wonder where these game faces or a poker face, whatever we choose to put on. And it's, I mean, talking of the game face, I saw a photograph, I think it was last week, on my phone, one of the newspapers, and it was a photograph of Donald Trump sitting with the King's banquet last week or the week before, and sitting next to him was Catherine, Princess Catherine, you know, the Queen to be. And she had a look on her face. It was a look. It was looking at Trump. He'd obviously just said something, and she was looking at him. I can't really describe it accurately, but it was if, oh, that was a bit saucy, Mr. Trump. That kind of.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.